organization. Well, it also depends from organization to organization.
Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Welcome back to the to the StarLadder CIS RMR closed qualifiers. My name is K23. Joining me as always is Sir Danny. We have just had a hell of a first map in this best of three between K23 and 100PingGods. I mean, realistically, we expected it to be one-sided. It wasn't. 100PingGods did a good job of actually keeping it kind of competitive. And K23, they struggled. But when it came down towards the last few rounds, K23, they did pull ahead. And of course, they were indeed able to secure that first map victory. Their opponent's map pick of Dust 2, 16-12. So now we move on to their map pick of Overpass. Danny, what are you expecting from this map?
I'm definitely expecting some better performances, I'd say, from 100PG than what we witnessed on Dust 2, because it felt like, to me, on a map like Dust 2, sure, they had some good individual performances, but it felt like some of the players still needed to do some warming up. And I would say the map like Overpass should be a bit better for them, in the sense that, okay, we already got that first map out of the way, now let's see what they can do on Overpass. But at the same time, K23 they're a solid team. They have proven to be a solid team with the very first map of the best of three, and now this second map, I mean, it's their pick. They know how to play Overpass, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Last time that we saw these two teams play up against each other on Overpass, it did not go well for 100PingGods. 16-8, was that scoreline. And in the past, 100PingGods, it's not a map that they really play. They played it 15 times in the last 3 months. They're 3% win rate, so not that great. 63% on the other side of the coin, though, for K23, and they played that almost 30 times. So clearly a strong map for them. Is, of course, going to be kicking off. It's pistol rounds underway. Norbert's going to be the first person to take some damage. Smiley looking for this opening kill, but he gets dinked and then taken down. Adren finds the opening kill.
Not a bad pickup here for K23, as the players from 100PG, someone playing on a default setup now. All you have to do right now is just really hold on to the side, and we can see a swift rotation towards the A-bomb side. Nice pickup here from Iceman. Winter's gonna move in for his, and that's gonna be 100PG securing the round win. It's a massive victory for them, very swift, as it's just Lonesome Norbert remaining. P50 in hand, that's a great little shot.
It's a nice retaliation. 3 more heads to find. Can he get them? It's going to be quite a tall order to be able to do so, but he's going to put in the effort. Position now going to be revealed. Is he going to check the corner for Duke? He is, and he missed the first shot, but finds the second. Winter on the wide swing, going to be able to take him down. Just a little bit too fast for him. 100PingGods. They take the pistol round on the CT side of Overpass.
Well, that's going to be a good start here from 100PG. Again, this is the one thing they need on the second map of the best of three, this being Overpass, this being your opponent's pick. I'd say if you're 100PG, you need every single advantage you can get. And winning the pistol round is always important, but I'd say nowadays it's sometimes even more important to get that second round win. It's going to be forced by on the side of K23. We're going to see the Lils Geeks out here in the hands of Mo. We could potentially see some early engagements. Well, that's a nice tag, but no kill.
Does put them in a decent spot for Fame to be able to find the frag. So they're both running. Oh, so close for him to catch both of them off guard, but just not going to happen this time round. Norbert trying to get mid-control, and I don't think it's really going to happen. There's an M4 at the other end of that tunnel he needs to be worried about, and doesn't find that opening kill. Smiley by divider, just on the other side, waiting for a push, which is still yet to come. Pop flash down mid, and it forces Smiley off the angle. Minute on the clock now as time begins ticking away. K23 appear to be taking the VP approach of running it down to 20 seconds and then going for a default plant. Smiley looking to be in an engagement pretty damn soon. Fame's got to check the corner. If he doesn't, what is going to go on? Oh, he hasn't cleared it properly. Thinks it's completely empty. Duke's going to go for a swing as well. Picks up 2, looks for the 3rd. Isn't going to be able to get it. Fame has found 3 with a fantastic spray transfer. 2 HP to his name, but now on a 2 versus 2, 100% winnable situation. Adren lurking around in bank with a deagle in hand, waiting for the swing. Iceman finds the kill though. Tap's going to continue for Fame, looking for the ace to be able to close out the round, but it's just not going to be enough. He drops Iceman down to 11 HP on 100PingGods. Secure the second as well.
Yeah, and initially, I did not expect this level of success from K23, right? Initially, we see the aggressive play from 100PG. They push the players of K23 as far back as possible, but then, once it comes down to the push on the side, I mean, this is beautiful from Fame. Very nice spray transfer, very good triple kill to open up the side, but as we can see, that's really not gonna necessarily force the K23 into submission. If anything, they're going to retaliate with a bit of a reinvestment of their own. The bomb plant gives them the extra cash to work with. It's the AK-47 here for Fame. The other players on pistols and armor. So 100PG, even though they won the previous round, they have to be careful heading into this one.
Maybe there's something I'm missing. But this seems to be a bit of a consistency that we're seeing between the way that K23 are buying in this round and the way that we've seen teams buy in previous as well. I mean, 2 players buying primaries, everyone else down on pistols, and then next round, depending on how it goes, those 2 players aren't going to be able to afford full buys. They're going to be down on SMGs or, once again, down on pistols. Seems to be a bit of a flip-flop scenario where 3 people buy, then they die, then 2 people buy because they can't buy, and it keeps going back and forth, until the later side of the rounds, or later side of the half, should I say. Doesn't seem like there's a full man buy. I have to wait and see how it pans out though, Norbert. Going to be looking for this early peek over towards the B site.
40 seconds, yes.
It's so low.
Looks like K23 wants to hit the B bomb site. Unfortunately for them, they have no utility to try and get any, well, damage, so to speak, yes, but also any flashbangs that could blind the opponents or the smoke grenades to block off the vision. With 25 seconds, they're going to have to go in raw, and so they need to get the frag. So with 4 players right now, top side is going to be a bit of a difficult task. So Norbert, nice pickup on 1. Fame goes down. A trend moving in with the Tech 9. The round is going to come to an end, and Mo probably saving the scout, not of top priority. It will be a victory here for 100PG. Managed to defeat the opposition, but the opposition right now have some money to work with, but that's the question right now. Are they going to reinvest? Looks like yes. Yeah, the answer is a yes.
Certainly not going to be the best of buys, but it is a full buy. There's rifles on 4 of the 5 players. The scout on Mo as well. Now you're going to go in and just disrupt. Oh, okay. Interesting one there from Duke's teammate. Not sure who whiffed that one. I think it was Smiley. But yeah, we are actually now going to be seeing what could be a level round. Oh, but looking for some form of control here. Inside of short water, there's nobody he can spot out. Anyway, waiting for a boost. That is never going to come, of course, as we know, but there's no real information on this B site yet. Minute and 10 on the clock once again. K23 yet to fully commit here, and the fact that the bomb is still dropped all the way back essentially in T-spawn could be a problem. Norbert going to be able to open up the round with a kill onto Winter though.
Fame gonna clear out the restrooms alongside his teammates. Being very thorough in their approach, Mo ends up getting the frag here on Duke, but it's also Duke securing the frag on Fame. So 4 versus 3. Still a very doable round for K23. Smiley, though, he's going to go for the aggressive maneuver. That's something they may not expect, but look at Mo. He's got the angle at the ready, but Smiley wins it out, oddly enough. Brings it back to a 3 versus 3. Still doable for 100PG. Entering the A bomb site, even though is important. Look at Smiley's positioning. Still keeping a close eye here. Oh, that's so big. That's the one player going down, and Nealon and co. will be able to get that bomb planted. That's great and all, but now they have to be careful of the long position. There could always be a flanking coming, but you also got to keep a close eye on Bank, and it will be Norbert getting the frag here on Sora.
Straight up to be able to find that opening kill. But now on a 2 versus 1 is Neelan. Waiting for the swing. Spots out one. It's an iffy spray, but he gets it. Gets a couple more bullets than he would have liked, but it's a clean one tap, essentially, to be able to take down Iceman. 3-1 now. K23 finally on the board after 4 rounds.
Oh, finally, they're getting something done here, K23. We saw some of the individuals finding some good frags early on, but now, finally, they converted into a round. It is going to be somewhat dissatisfying to know that I'd like to say that their investment in this round is even worse than what we witnessed earlier. At least earlier they had the AK-47s, maybe perhaps even more utility. Nice to see some nades being thrown out on their part as well, but look at the aggressive maneuvers. It's going to be Smiley with the AWP, as well as Duke Visura with the MP9, but luckily for K23, the bomb side they're focusing on is going to be the B side, and here the players are weak. They're unarmed. They shouldn't be too dangerous, though. You can see the Deagle here in the hands of Iceman. Perhaps he could be the one to deal a kill or two, maybe some damage. Neil with MAC-10, maybe not the best weapon at this range. In fact, the players will try to challenge him, but Neil will try to survive for as long as he does. Iceman goes down, and slowly but surely, but K23 are moving into the side. Smiley's positioning, not gonna find anything, and it's gonna be the round win for K23.
Yeah, as expected off the back of the buy, but some of those kills were very, very clean. A little bit sloppy there from K23, though, if you think about it. I mean, they committed onto the B-bomb site, but it was quite slow. They find that opening kill. They don't push for much more information. Yeah, look at this. Norma finds that, and then they just wait. They wait to rotate around from mid. And sure, they end up winning the round, but there's an easier way of doing that. Let's get complete B site control. Chuck some smokes down. Chuck one up heaven to ensure that an AWP, who was in that round, by the way, isn't going to be a force that you need to even worry about. Well, right now, the aggressive angles once again coming on through for 100PingGods. There's a lot of mid presence here. Smokes and Molly go down. Neelan finds 2. There's one more inside of that smoke. Sorrow, but he's now going to be falling back, it would seem. Not wanting to fall the same fate of his teammate Smiley and Duke Visura. 5 versus 3. Round might be over before it even starts, especially with the sort of buy from the CTs. They're not committing hard into this. They've all got USPSs. They want to ensure that this next round, round number 7, when we're brought back to a 3-3, is where they start being competitive once again, where they start finding these frags. Hopefully a couple more rounds.
You just expect 100PG to get something done in the next round. This one, though, that's actually quite nice that Winter at least gets the frag here and Lonesome Adren, but really, you're not expecting too much out of 100PG, though it's nice to see that, you know, some of these rounds have been initially good for 100PG. They managed to pick up the 3 in a row, but this is probably where the real challenge begins. Now K23 will finally have some money to work with. They're going to have proper investments at their disposal. And as you can see, this seems to be a good team on T-side Overpass, doing a very good job at acquiring map control, which on a map like Overpass is of topmost priority. You can easily go for the early execute towards the B bomb site, but if you want to go towards A, it is very wise to go for some early control and only then perhaps to commit towards the bomb site. And also, of course, don't forget the fact that we have Connector. Connector, of course, connecting both parts of the map and being very important for the T side to go on for some very quick and swift rotations or perhaps to pull off some fakes.
Fakes is the name of the game for this map. Usually see quite a few of them. We have not seen one so far for K23. They're playing a more direct style of Counter-Strike, it would seem. They're taking their time getting to that direction, but once that 20 seconds on the timer hits, they rush to the site that they've been essentially circling for the last minute and a half. First opening kill there, on to Smiley. He tries for an early peek. Mo was ready and waiting for him. Duke has pushed up quite hard. Out long. Waiting for someone to line into his crosshair. We'll get the words out, don't you worry. Flash is there. Still not given a position as of yet. Does eventually give it up, but Mo has to trade it back after Fame gets taken down. Norbert over towards B. There's been a big shift right now. And the head of Adren's been spotted. He's been dropped down to 13 HP. And that's the bomb lost as well. The CTs have full control of it now. Flash goes in. Winter has to run for the hills. Molly goes down, forcing him off of it. And now the full rotate from the T's come through. Neelan realizes probably isn't safe to leave this thing out in the open. Iceman finding one in the form of Mo. Then goes Europa. Now on a 3 versus 3, but Norbert's got full B site control. Is he going to be expecting this thrift from Winter? No, he's not. Either way, he tries for the shot. The flash is there. He looks away at just the wrong moment. Winter is still ready and waiting for shots. Tap's going to continue. Adren finds one. Sorrow picks up one of his own as well. Adren now 13 HP with 2 players to find. They need to be headshots. Only 15 seconds on the clock as well. Isn't going to be able to do so. Great round for 100PingGods there to be able to recover and secure the victory.
They definitely recovered more than just the victory. They managed to uncover the bomb. That was so sick. The fact that 100PingGods, they move in a prime position to uncover the bomb. And of course, if you're K23, you realize, okay, CTs know where the package is located. We're going to have to move towards that position. And that costs them not only some map control, but they also end up losing a few players in the havoc, in the sort of ruckus that follows suit. So for K23, that was quite a very odd round to lose. In a world where the bomb is not dropped in such an awkward position, we may not see it going the way of 100PG. That's really damage inflicted to Norbert, though. That's gonna put him in a bit of an awkward state. But now with 100 Pings holding the B bomb site, K23 gonna move in. That's a good frag, a refrag from Norbert. Iceman though is gonna hold the angle, making sure no one from K23 moves in for Monster. But looks like this was all part of just poking around. Right now, it's a 4v4.
No, but of course, low already from that initial spam through the boost spot, the sandbag, over on that B site. They must realize that there is a pretty big CT presence on this B site, and a better play would be recovering that bomb that once again you've left in spawn and going towards the other site. Smoke goes down, nade goes in. That's not where you wanted that one to land, Norbert. Blown a hole into the shed, essentially. Iceman stares directly into that flashbang. Might need glasses after that. 30 seconds on the clock. Bomb now going to be situating itself more towards the A site, but they've left it way too long. They've allowed the rotates from 100PingGods to occur, and the timing just going to be off for both the CTs. Neelan somehow has crossed over to the site without being seen. Does have a bit of position. Mo finds one. Neelan goes for that pick. Isn't going to be able to find it. Duke for sure is still in this round, along with Smiley. Smiley finding one. Now on a 1 versus 2. How has this happened? Norbert, you need to plant right now, buddy. You need to hold it. Your bats get swung upon. Iceman's played you like a goddamn fiddle. If you get taken down now, it's brutal, and that's exactly what happened. No money for you, sure. You're on 900. It's a full save for K23 as 100PingGods have 5.
And what a slow round from K23 as well. That was such a slow approach. 20 or so seconds remain. Only then they consider entering the bomb site. But again, they don't really have any sort of utility. Now, if they had the smoke grenades to work with and they smoke off the choke points, I'd say sure, go ahead. But in that round, they were hoping to win the aim duels, and that's the problem. If you're just planning to win the aim duels, you don't have the utility by your side, you end up losing the aim duels, well, that could be the end of the squad, and that was the exact same case for K23. They tried to go for engagements, and they simply didn't go their way, and here it's going to be a massive cleanup here. 100PG early on, eliminating anyone from the side of K23.
Yeah, they committed pretty hard into this round as well, considering Norbert was, well, essentially out of it when it comes down to economy. So needed to bring it a little bit more level, upgrades himself to an AK, but before he can even peek the corner, no head armor at all. One tapped by Smiley. It's a 6th round for 100PingGods. They're taking their opponent's map pick so far, but of course, anyone who's watched Counter-Strike in the last 6-12 months knows that Overpass is very much a map of 2 sides. Anything can happen once you swap sides. So a 6-3 scoreline, not terrible. K23 don't really need to be too upset right now. I think if they can get 4, maybe even 5 on this half, they can be happy. They can allow 100PingGods to get the rest. But we'll wait and see how it transpires. Timeout going to be called by K23 as they just want to work out how to continue, how to begin getting some more rounds. And I think...
Look at Norbert as well.
Yeah, 12 frags to his name. It's a big start.
Yeah, Norbert's been playing some really good CS in the previous map as well, but now it's somewhat of a shame that we only see Fame that's fragging alongside him, but none of the other players as well. I mean, surely Mo and Adren, those are the two players you also expect to step up, right? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe not in this round, though. It's just the mere pistols on the side of K23 being very susceptible to damage. And with no armor, looks like they're going to go down. Sack of potatoes.
Winter got dropped down to 6 HP, I suppose. Weren't able to turn it into a kill, but... Like I said, small victories.
Well, there we go. That's going to be one here for Solo. The MP9 doing some fine shooting.
Not tackling.
Niceman as well.
7-3. There is now going to be a buy for this T side. Look at this lineup here. Spam's absolutely perfect. Spams down one, spam down two. Find yourself a third as well. Very, very nice.
Not too shabby. As on the side of 100PG, 7 rounds. Already on the CD side of Overpass is a good scoreline. We still have, of course, 4 more rounds to be played out. We could potentially see somewhat of an even scoreline, but...
Yeah, still see a turning point here.
Yeah, there's still the opportunity, right? For a squad like K23 to bounce back, even though initially, look at Neil, and he's already been softened up so early. And look at the forward positions here from 100PG. They don't want to just play passively on the bomb sites. They know they have momentum on their side, and they're more than willing to go for the aggressive maneuvers, or at least for the moment. They have considered to back away from this one, though. We'll see how the B-bomb site stands on its own, because now Norbert and Co. entering the bomb site. That's going to lead the first one from Iceman. Norbert spinning around with AK-47.
How is he still alive?
The 2. Finally, somehow gets himself the frags. Now there's the opportunity for the players of K23 to enter the site, though. Look how low in HP they are. Nealon and Norbert desperately in need to recover the bomb, and Nealon's positioning so good. We'll get the frag here on Winter.
We're so close yet so far. Round looked like K23's to win, but with it being brought down to a 2 versus 2, Nealon on 13 HP, it's looking slightly less certain. They changed their mind. Movement all the way. Wait, have they banked on this being A? Is everyone rotated off from 100PingGods? I mean, Smiley's looking for a AWP angle right now. He's about to peek into... Oh, Adren, how did you not get killed in that first peek? He does then repeat the AWP for whatever reason. Nealon, a clean shot from him, but there's no time left on the clock. He's not going to get hunted. It's just an 8th round handed to 100PingGods. I understand that there is a dominant force on Overpass in the form of VP, and they are very, very good at doing things slow. K23 are not VP. They need to change how they're playing, because this is not working against 100PingGods. 100PingGods are happy for you to wait. They don't need to push you. They go for this early damage, expecting you to play slow, expecting you to play passive, and then can just explode towards the tail end of the round, because nothing else has happened. They need to adjust how they're playing. They haven't done it for the last 6, 7 rounds. And it just hasn't worked. This is more like
look at the aggression. K23, that's gonna be massive. Look at Fame go. Securing a second frag here for K23, and yeah, I mean, you're talking about the fact how K23, they should probably consider to not play such slow Counter-Strike, because clearly it's not working out for them. But now, look how the tides have changed. It's 100PG, they're the ones going for the aggressive plays, and now they're being punished for their aggressiveness, and I guess you could say, overconfidence.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's a little bit overzealous, I would say. The fact that they have won so many rounds of just holding passive, or maybe just lurking one player quite deep out long, trying for that early pick. I mean, I appreciate them wanting to try something different, down short and moving through short water, but hasn't really worked out. The fact they committed 3 players there, that I don't agree with. 1 player like you have been doing for the rest of the game, absolutely fine. However, Smiley is still very much in this round, and he's not going to go down without a fight. There's still 2 players alive, and they are very, very healthy. Neelan is going to be able to take down one of them. Smiley picks up one with the trade as well. So in the 1 versus 2, with a flash available, might have a chance, but no. Neelan taps him out of the round. It's 8-4. K23 just need to start winning some more consolation frags. 100PingGods have already won the half. It's 8-4. 100PingGods now, if they want to buy, they can do it. It's really sloppy, and it will require Duke Fusura and Iceman dropping weapons over. Okay. When I said you could buy, I didn't mean commit all your money into an orb and then get yourself a FAMAS. That isn't what I was saying. I mean, there's SMGs you can buy. I appreciate that you guys are good, but just holding yourself to Deagles, I don't know. I don't think this round's going to work out too well. 100PingGods, there was probably a better opportunity for them. That was almost a lineup. As a matter of fact, it was a lineup. Mo gets dropped down 17 HP in the process there. Smiley finds 1 kill, though. Has to smoke to be able to ensure he doesn't get taken down, but... Oh, is it going to work against me? Me saying this round isn't going to go the way of 100PingGods. Has that just changed the matter? Duke Vasura is going to get taken down, and Smiley looking for 1 more. Oh, it's going to happen, isn't it? 100PingGods going to win this round. Oh, no! Oh, Castle's curse. What can you do?
I mean, it's getting close.
Oh, it's not getting close. It's not getting close at all. Danny, take it back. Oh, dear Lord. What has happened in this round?
I mean, you can just see how impactful the 1 AWP can be, but it's not just that. The Deagles dealing so much damage, and you can just see I think the one big difference from Dust 2 to Overpass is just a confidence factor on the side of 100PG. Look at some of the engagements they're going for. Lonesome Smiley, up and long. He's the only player pushing that position, and he's with the AWP. If he misses the first shot and he considers to retreat, he could quite easily become a goner. But in his case, no. He gets the frag, deals the damage on the second guy, and considers, you know what, now I'm going to back away. The players with pistols, they have the confidence to just peek out the players with the rifles. And so K23, again, it's one of those rounds in which they don't even reach the bomb site, and they're already getting shut down.
Oh, needs to be careful here. Not going to be any audio cues, as Iceman's going to be shifting around that corner in just a few moments' time, but he's changed his mind. He didn't want to try and fight the AWP. There is a fall by here for K23. That is for certain. But they cannot allow it to go like last round, where they are killed by people who should not be killing them. I will never say bad things about Deagles again. Those 2 Deagles did so much work. Look at this opening kill from Smiley. He lines them both up. I would argue that should be a double kill. That is 100% a collab. It was just the fact that Mo was crouched and it hit him in the shin instead of hitting him in the body. So unfortunate with that just minor movement inaccuracy there from Smiley. Either way, he gets that opening kill, and it does kind of dictate the rest of the round. Mo does survive, though, so there is indeed going to be another AWP on this T side. Timeout going to be called this time round for 100PingGods. They want to take a couple of moments to work out what they can do here. 123 ADR from Smiley. Dear Lord. That's a good first half.
I mean, for him, that's for sure, which is something you can't really say for the members of K23. So far, they've been struggling here, and this is their own map pick. It's also quite surprising to note that 100PG, they're leading this first half 9-4, and yet they're the ones to take the timeout. Something you don't really expect. I mean, I was really hoping that perhaps it's also K23 to have that discussion to potentially secure the next 2 rounds, because in a world where it's still a 9-6 scoreline, that's still good for a team like K23 to bounce back on that second half, right? And I'd say it's a team that's capable of playing the defensive side as well. And so far, T side just hasn't really gone their way. Some of the aggressive plays from 100PG have been tremendously effective, though recall that one round, a few rounds back, maybe I think it was about 2 or so rounds back, in which 100PG go for the aggressive plays towards B short, and that was a disaster. But right now, K23 entering the B-bomb side. Here we go. Fame is going to go down. We're going to see some utility usage here from 100PG. There we go. Good pickup from Norbert, but he goes down. Mo with a response. Smiley chimes in as well. And once again, this is not an effective push from K23.
I like that they're trying something different, though. I like that they've adapted. Instead of just holding and waiting, they've decided, no, we are going to push this and we're going to go quick. We're going to use utility. It's not going to be just a stupid rush. What they weren't expecting was the lurk from essentially their own spawn to shoot them in the back. Adren is going to be able to recover the bomb. CTs have no eyes on that whatsoever. Adren now thinking about how he can stay in this round. He knows he's dealt damage to the Orpa and Smiley. Doesn't know how much, though, of course. Going to situate himself towards that A site. Once that smoke fades and they notice that no bomb, no Adren, Smiley and Duke are almost certainly going to begin their rotate. As a matter of fact, it's happening now. There's no one short. There's no one short water. You can see them on the minimap, all moving as one big unit. They hear the Molotov be deployed. Adren's only got a few seconds remaining on the clock. Bomb is now going to be planted. Where's his first point of call? Well, you're just staring at the dice when he gets taken down by Duke. Great long-range accuracy. And it's going to be a 10th round for 100PingGods. As Iceman is soon going to begin defusing. They're just going to be hunting round, most likely, for better weapons. Yep, there it is. Duke finds himself an AK instead of that M4. Iceman, please make sure you defuse the bomb. There we go.
This is such a good scoreline right now for 100PG. 10 rounds already on the CT side of Overpass. This is magnificent. K23, I mean, it's good to see that they still have just enough money to get this final purchase of the first half going. But right now, I mean, the best possible scoreline, the 10-5, even that is not looking likely. 100PG has been playing some really good CS here on the CT side. The aggressive plays working out. Sure, there were a few slip-ups here and there, but that is to be expected from a team that has not picked into the map of Overpass. Instead, though, K23, maybe this is going to be a little bit faster round from them. You can see that all 4 players already heading towards B short. We are seeing some connector presence as well. That's good to note. But K23, I definitely would love to see some of that utility usage come in as well. You know, the smoke grenades, the flashbangs. The thing with some of the other executes, they may have not necessarily used the utility to perfection, but now the rifles, oh, this is beautiful. Finally, they entered the B-bomb site. We see the utility being used, the flashbangs to full perfection, and of course, Adren deploying the bullets to the designated targets.
See, a 10-5 half on other maps isn't great. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, an 11-4 scoreline is one of the most deceiving scorelines in Counter-Strike, as Onyx said, but I think a 10-5 on Overpass? You know what? K23 might not be too upset. I'm unsure what their T-side rate on this map usually is. It could just be more of a CT-sided team when it comes down to at least Overpass. Smiley just looking for some stat padding there as he finds it. One more kill. But it is going to be a 5th round. It only took the final round of the half for K23 to do it, but it does indeed go their way. 10-5 now. 100PingGods want to make sure they do not allow K23 to continue the momentum from that final round. That was a really nice one-tap from Adren, actually. This needs to be clean. This needs to be crisp from the CTs. They need to win this pistol round to be able to realistically have a chance of staying in this, I would argue. Or at least an incredible force buy on the second, if they aren't able to win this round.
They need to get that good start, that's for sure. And we are seeing a very heavy connector-based presence. Norbert, again, so good with the USP. He gets himself the 2. That's K23. I've got a really good chance to just close things out on the first pistol here of the second half. Mo holding USPS now finally has an understanding of what's going on. Even gets the tap here in Iceman. That's perfect. Even though 100 PG may be in a position to get that bomb planted, which in itself is somewhat of a win,
It went down.
it's going to be a great pistol round victory here for K23. They end up losing... Well, actually, no, they don't end up losing a single player, which is perfect. They allowed the bomb plant to come through, but at the same time, the fact that you win the pistol round in such a convincing manner has to be a confidential boost here on the side of K23.
Yeah, almost certainly. Norbert with a nice 2k there to be able to open up the round, and, well, looking for a couple more, but instead he's only going to be able to get one more. Finds himself a 3k in the round, though. A fantastic game for him. I mean, he's on the losing side, yet he's still top fragging on the server. What does that tell you? There's still more to be found. Right, now, this is interesting. 2 people long, 2 people mid, 1 on big. With a force buy here for 100PingGods as well, an incredibly slow movement, as they're not even thinking about pushing out Fountain for at least 20 seconds into the round. Norbert going to be looking for the header Duke Vasura, but Duke finds him first. Adren now having to run away. It's quite simply, he's not in a position to be able to pick up any kills. Finds one as he rotates around, looking for a second, picks that up as well, still very, very healthy. Neelan looking to back up his teammate as well. Winter does get spotted out. It's the spam. It's not clean, but he gets the kill. Now on a 2 versus 3. Adrent, multiple angles he needs to be considerate about right now. And, well, he's looking to take the fight towards Iceman. 1v1, M4 versus M4. And, well, it's going to be the A4 that comes out on top instead of the A1. Smiley, 1v3. No frags to his name in this round so far, Danny, but there's an opportunity for him to still be able to clutch, considering Neelan and Adren are quite low.
Definitely on the side of Adren, him being so low in HP, he could become an easy target, but the interesting fact is that there are 2 players towards the A-bomb side. Perhaps if Smiley can isolate the duels, he can win this out, but has to be very careful in his approach, as still so many angles to check. Doesn't want to give away his position, as you can see. Very thorough, clearing out all the angles. Maybe even didn't have the chance to clear out Optimus Prime, but no. Neelan is holding the superior angle, and that will allow K23 to secure the 7th round. But it was a very peculiar round from K23, because what we saw early on, 4 players committing towards the Fountain position, and it did feel like we're going to see an early brawl coming in here from 100 PG and K23, but what ended up being is that some of the players begin to question orders, or perhaps they consider, you know what, no one's coming towards Fountain, I'm going to abandon this position, and Norbert ends up dying, Mo as well. The solid as a rock positioning from Adren is the one thing that saved K23. If Adren also ends up dying in the restrooms, that's game over, or at least round over for K23. So it's a good thing to note that Adren managed to hold his own here. Well, with the MP9, shouldn't have too difficult time dealing with the players. They're unarmed and they're not dangerous.
Taiko frags, always good with the MP9s. In this current state, the round is a foregone conclusion, but wait and see if these initial deagle shots from Winter connect. Okay, Fame out of the round. It's not over yet. 3v2. Smiley's been able to recover himself an AK as well. God, is this round going to turn around once again? He's looking for that fight towards Mo. Squeaky going to be opened up. Moving over towards B right now. Comes head-to-head with Winter. And now we're going to be looking at this bomb plant. Winter on 26 HP has essentially been sent to the Lions. There's no utility to be able to back them up here. Winter just needs to be clean with the cross. If he's going to cross and plant, he needs to do it now. Bomb is going to go down. There is a short hold here from Mo. Anyone holding it? I don't think so. Wings on the angle. Smiley picks up one. Anybody else that wants to try and battle him? Adrent spams through the wall. It's not going to connect this time round. Smiley in a post-point situation. A great angle to be able to hold, but Adrent's just quicker on the draw, it would seem. An 8th round for K23, now bringing us within 2 of each other.
Not a massive difference, in all fairness. Just the 2 rounds between both squads, and well, at least the one saving grace for 100 PG is they have loads of money, plenty of it. That's not going to be the issue. Now let's see how they're going to approach these rounds, because we could see the AWP purchase here, but something tells me that perhaps we see a faster style of round here from 100PG. Change up the pace just a little bit, because K23, well, they have been going for the aggressive maneuvers themselves. As we've been seeing, fountain control seems to be one of the areas K23 wants to control early on, and Mo is going to see the first player going in for the cross, but luckily for Mo, or perhaps unluckily, he does not secure the frag, but he also doesn't lose his life. Though let's see what's happening here towards Connector, because we do have Lonesome Adrenaline holding the angle. Oh, the flashbang comes in just as he turns away from the flash.
Perfect timing. 100PingGods. What a round to start this off with. They finally got some rifles in their hands, and now they're dealing the damage. Neelan with the spam, takes down one on the swings, punished by Smiley for doing so. Sorrow now, hoping he can find the head of Mo, but that's not going to happen, it wouldn't seem. 4 versus 2. Norbert on the really long rotate. Needs to get it quick if he's going to be fighting this, but I don't think it's going to happen. Smoke goes down, another nade as well, just for good measure. Mo's just going to be holding for exits. And Norbert doesn't even want to get involved. Staying all the way over by birthday.
Well, there's really nothing much to celebrate about. Though, I guess it is worth celebrating if you can save the 2 weapons here. The AWP as well as the AK-47 would be very big weapons to carry over to the next round, and well, looks like they might just be the case. Especially if the 2 weapons are saved, I think K23 have just about enough to reinvest. They can spread the wealth, they can get the weapons going, and it's going to be another reinvestment, that's for sure. Once I saw the AWP being purchased there from Smiley, I still thought that, okay, is 100PG really going to go for the faster style of round? I was hoping for that, okay, that's going to be the change-up. Though once I saw the AWP, I thought maybe not. Maybe they're going to slow things down, but the fact is, 100PG get the early frags so quickly, it's no wonder they consider, you know what, we're just going to go for the fast style of play. They hit the B-bomb site with great success, and the players from K23 not really finding much of an answer, though here, we saw some potential map control, but right now the smoke grenades, the flashbangs come in from the T side, and it looks like they're just going to back away and perhaps take some more passive positions.
Adren doesn't understand what a passive position is, it would seem. He's going to be pushing up close towards Monster with the smoke backing him up. Begins rotating back around now as hasn't found anything while the smoke's there. There's not going to be any smoke criminals today. Flash is there. Fame spots out one. Wow, okay. Very surprised he doesn't find that kill. But the Molly's going to be able to take him down instead. Neelan ensuring that his teammate does not go unavenged. Dren going to be holding quite close on this corner right now and just waiting for someone to peek into his line of sight. Didn't want to recover the M4. Is happy with the MP9. Winter's going to be clearing every single angle possible just before he pushes out onto this site. Adrenaline in close range. Flash was perfect from Smiley. Really, really nice timing there. Great communication. Winter's going to be able to find another one as well. What else has he got up his sleeves? Nade into heaven. Going to be able to drop Mo down 72 HP. 4 versus 2. Mo going to be hunting for someone underneath, which is just not going to be there, it wouldn't seem. 12th round. Almost certain for 100PingGods. 4 rounds needed after this to be able to secure this second map as their own and take us to that third and final map of Inferno. Of course, K23, they want to win the next 8. They want to take this series 2-0. Get an early night.
You're asking the question, what does Winter have up his sleeves? I'd say probably some tattoos, because he was just riding with that AK-47, running and gunning. Amazing stuff there from Winter. So precise. I mean, he basically, when you look at his POV, it feels like he is just running and gunning there on the bomb site. Yet he's still making those micro stops to be so precise with the AK-47, to reset his aim, and then once again, fire off the bullets. He was so good at clearing out the bomb site, it felt like none of his teammates were necessary in that position. Though, as we can see, massive round, 12-8 right now. K23, they're going to go for somewhat of a save right now. Yes, Norbert has still the AK-47, but Mo ends up losing the AWP. That is a massive loss, though. The one good thing in this round is that even though Mo ends up dying, the AWP can still be recovered. It's going to go into the hands of Adren, and perhaps he can find a frag or two with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, certainly not a player who would hide away from the opportunity of an AWP. Happy to have it in his hands. Let's see what he's able to find with it in this round. Soon to be peeking out long or not. Spotted the information. Spotted the kill as well as he takes down Iceman. Just as the Martyrdom Molotov rains in, along with a couple of flashes here. It's time for Sorrow up close and personal. Goes for the long-range engagement. Takes down two. As somehow he spots out Adren in that situation as well. Must have seen the gun barrel just above the bin, and somehow, what? He takes down Neelan? How is he seeing through that smoke? What is going on here? Fame is now in a 1 versus 4 situation with a USPS, and it looks like Sorrow's going to be able to find himself a 4th kill. Because Fame, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't think you're finding anything here. Oh, a headshot onto Sorrow, but he's got a better gun. The AK in hand does more damage. A fantastic 4K from Sorrow. 13-8.
100 PG right now in a prime position to close things out here on the second map. It's going to be interesting to see whether they can pull it off, because of course this is the map pick here of K23. And of course Sorrow doing a stellar job at clearing off the opposition. Stay away from the IA bomb side. It's his turf. It's now 100 PG. There we go. We could see some retaliation here from K23. Norbert is going for the aggressive play, so he could be good for the 1 frag. There's the swing out. Deals the damage on the second guy as well. That's a lot, but still 4v4.
Oh, going to be looking to finish what his teammate started. Taking down the very strong player on the 100PingGods side, Duke of Sura. Sura, of course. So falls underneath that mantle. A lot of mid presence right now, just waiting for someone to really push into his line of sight, which is still yet to happen. Winter looks like he's about to be the entry. Smoke soon to go down for Adren. It does land, and are they going to clear him? I think they might. Or not. No, they fall back after that new smoke plumes. 48 seconds on the clock. Adren doesn't want to give up his position at all. He didn't want to spam through that smoke in retaliation to the shots. Wants to just allow that timer to tick down. Flashes there. Spots out 2. Does have to fall back, though. Absolutely dumpstered by Smiley as he peeks on over. Fame hiding inside of water right now. Neelan's there to be able to back him up. The rotate round from Mo. It needs to be quick, though. You need to help out your teammate. Spams down 1. Bomb goes down. Smiley somehow stays in the round, though. Takes him down, and, well, K23 makes short work of that retake.
Oh, yeah, we see Mo getting in a very good position there from B short, and you're thinking, okay, he's the linchpin, right? He's the one player that's going to seal the deal. He's going to secure the frag on the player on site, and then he's also just going to eliminate the bomb planter. But as we saw, Mo struggling just a little bit there with the frag, but no worries. K23 managed to close things out in this round. That's a 9th in the books. As you're going to notice, 100 PG still have loads of money at their disposal. It is going to be the AK-47s, the utility as to be expected, and of course Smiley on the AWP. The satisfying thing for K23 is that I think it's going to take maybe a few rounds before they could even get close to breaking the economy of 100 PG. So the next few rounds have to go their way, and I can't really say that we've seen a lot of consistency from K23, at least on the second half. As right now, nade stack coming in, but no frags, no nothing.
Winter. Lucky to not take a couple of those shots to his forehead. Timing works in his favour. Now just going to be lurking around to the B-bomb site. Still nothing that he can see right now. No form of aggressive presence. Heard a step, though. Anyone want to beat into Winter? Yes, they do. Fame. Give me the first person to do it. Neelan there with the trade. Norbert in mid, though, picks up 1. Oh, Iceman. Oh, okay. Nice little swing, and the AK coming out clutch to be able to secure that cheeky little frag there. Mo spots out all the information he needs. A gorgeous flick onto Duke as well. Probably should have chucked that smoke before your teammate got domed, Smiley. Either way, K23 secure the round, and they're now up to double digits as well. Bring us within 3 once again.
Some really good positioning from Norbert as well. That's the one player that seems to be the one that can make a big difference in this round for K23. We saw him going for the aggressive plays earlier, and now this time around, again, his prime positioning, the off angle, gets himself the one, but it's also the information that he gathers on the back of it. Of course, we also got to give credit to Mo. It's a very difficult position to play at. Of course, he could have very easily just played safe, but he pushes forward, gets the one frag, and still manages to get a second one. Looks like the players had some difficulties pushing for the smoke, and perhaps maybe it's even for the better. They have no idea what's on the other side, so instead of trying to find out, they're going to play it safe, and they're going to back away from this one. They still have loads of time to work with, plus they have Duke Visura in a prime position. Connector, very important, and well, that's a perfect frag to start things off.
He needs to stop pushing there. It's the second time Fame's done it, and the second time he's got nothing for it. There's no one there to be able to trade you like last time. And when Duke's holding angles like that, he doesn't miss. Love watching Duke. So fun. Because he entries consistently. Watch this. He's going to peek around this corner, and he is going to be taking down Norbert. They're both going to do it dry. Norbert's not going to expect it. Or maybe he will, actually. Oh, no. Doesn't expect it. Duke finds a kill. Takes him 3 bullets. That's another headshot to his name. Volley going to go down. Neil, this is really nice positioning from him. Getting quite aggro up in his opponent's face. Ooh, spots the rotate over towards B. Doesn't see the bomb, though. As a matter of fact, I think that is going to force the call to be able to rotate with the smoke going down from Winter. The flash also. Nealon's still on short. Got to deal with Duke. And Duke finds it again.
Ooh, the problem is that K23... yeah, they're not aware of the rotation, the swift rotation here from 100PG. And so even though Adrenaline gets that frag here in Duke Visura, the round has come to an end. They didn't have a single player on the B-bomb side. They were fooled by the fake of 100PG, and so that's going to allow 100PG to secure round number 25. As in the case of K23, I mean, economy is going to be in dire straits. It's good to see that AWP is still in the hands of Mo. Adren is with the AK-47, but the remaining players after this round is over, they're not going to receive a lot of cash. In fact, the cash flow is not looking good. $2,000 for the majority of the players, meaning that this would have to be a potential eco. And if that is a potential eco for 100PG, that means potentially 15 rounds here in Overpass.
Timeout are going to be called as K23 do just want to crunch the numbers, work out what they can do here. They don't want to go to Inferno. They want to 2-0 this series, and as a matter of fact, if they don't 2-0 this series, I think they will be the only series in the first day of the StarLadder CIS RMR close qualifiers that hasn't been a 2-0. I will double check those numbers. But the other side of things, the other stream that was going on there, finished. They've wrapped up for the day. Forwards versus Esports Club Kiev has ended. Forwards are going to be able to take that one pretty handily. So they go through to the what would be essentially the upper bracket of the second stage. Still another timeout being called. Yeah, all 3 other games other than this one have been 2-0s. And it's all been at the hands of the directly invited teams. Fours, Amiga, Entropic. K23 might be about to break that consistency.
Yeah, that's definitely the potential right now. In the case of 100PingGods, pardon me, this is by far the best opportunity they have to close things out here in Overpass. I mean, look at the purchase coming in from K23. This is not a good investment. Yes, they have some of the weapons, but Nealon is just going to get Eagle. Looks like Adren is going to take matters into his own hands. He's got the AK-47 close by. Mo, perhaps he could be the one, or Adren. Oh, it's a dangerous game right now. As Adren considers to back away from that position, that could prompt the player to move in, but instead, no. They're both going to back away and keep things simple. But look at the B-bomb side. This is going to be the push. A team kill as well. Nealon, though.
Nealon!
Massive frag going his way. And now So, he's going to push through the smoke. He's going to do right that. But So Smiley responds. Mo has to hold the angle with the AWP. This will be difficult. 3 players could potentially pounce. But instead, look at a timer and look at the minimap. A whole minute still remaining. And when 100PingGods, they realize, okay, we still have time on our side, and we still have some map control to take, so why not play this one safe?
Yeah, rotating one player around towards the A side. Norbert is going to be over there to be able to essentially cut off one of the heads of opportunity. That is just Rose. 40 seconds on the clock, soon ticking down, already at 35. They need to make a play here. Unsure on whereabouts it's going to be. Oh, Winter made a step. Norbert spots him out, takes him out of the round. Now in a 2 versus 3 situation with Iceman on 5 HP. Smiley on 52. Round looks all but over realistically. Mo finds the opening shot, knows where the other player is. Smoke soon to be going down. I don't think it matters. Smiley's just going to be running for the hills, allowing K23 another opportunity as they move up to 11. It's 14 to 11 now. K23 looking to take full advantage of this extra round they've been given. 100PingGods don't really have a buy here. 2 players, sub 2k. There's a drop available if Smiley wants to give it. He is going to. Sora and Iceman, though, might be down on pistols.
This is dangerous territory. This is where 100PG, they're in a prime position to still, close things out here in Overpass, put us in the 3rd map, but this is the scary scenario where money becomes a factor. There's not a lot of rounds remaining, and there's not a lot of rounds to work with money. So here, 100PG, they're going to go for the force buy here. Now, it's great to see Smiley has just enough money with the AWP, but it's the other members who are strung for cash. AK-47's on free, that's good to note, but in terms of utility, it is quite lackluster, so trying to pull off some sort of elaborate fake is going to be difficult, but also gathering that map control should be a difficult task. So I say that, 100PG already have a player. Oh, Norbert!
What a flash.
Massive flash, great swing out, Mo getting the frag as well. Forget any map control 100PG tried to acquire. It's Norbert swinging out with the AK-47, shutting down the plants, and eventually, you know what? With no plants, feels like the round is going to come to an end.
Yeah, it's a 5 versus 2 with no damage being dealt to any of the K23 players. This is exactly what they needed to be able to, 1, hurt the opponent's economy and not give them anything, and 2, continue building their economy. They are not going to have to commit into anything but utility in this next round. 30 seconds on the clock. There's no opportunities here for 100PingGods. Smiley's going to have to take, once again, the AWP back home with him if he wants to save. It's going to basically force him and Winter onto nothing. They're going to be sub $200. Not 2,000, 200. They've got nothing left. 15 seconds, and yeah, the round's all but over, and all off the back of that, essentially a 2-man play. Mo with the flash to be able to open it up. Norbert finds 2, and then the 3rd one, he tries to cut in and stab Norbert in the back, essentially. Mo picks him out of the round.
Oh boy, 14 to 12. This is as close as it possibly can be. But this flashbang right now, I mean, this play, the timing as well works out so well for Norbert because there really wasn't a player that was playing close by the smoke grenade, right? Because otherwise you could potentially have one player on the side of 100PG that's keeping a close eye on that smoke grenade just in case maybe there's a gap or perhaps we could be expecting some sort of push like that from Norbert, but Norbert pushes in just at the right time as the players of 100PG are still not in position. They're still trying to get to that spot, and Fame, though, playing a dangerous game, does back away with his life intact, but loses about 48 points of health.
Yeah. I don't think I agree with that. I don't think that was the play at all. Doesn't get a frag. I mean, if he kills Sorrow, sure, brilliant, fantastic. Why not? You can do that. But he didn't. Dropped him down to 18 HP. He's still a threat in this round. Smiley has now been allowed this sort of control as well, because the fact that Fame has fallen all the way back and he's heard all of that information, he knows that there's not going to be anyone else on short that he needs to be considered or considerate about. Adren, however, ensures that even though there's no one up in their opponent's face, he can still take the fight from range. There's a 4-man stack over towards the the B site right now, with a rotate now going to be coming through to the A site for Mao. 5v3. Is there an opportunity for 100PingGods? I don't think so. They're going to try it anyway. I mean, they have to. They can't allow another round where they just save. Now they're going to push straight onto the site. Fame finds one. The backup here from Neelan as well. Now there is just the offer of Duke for Sura. Not something I usually say. And Adren taps him out of it. 14-13 now, Danny. This is incredibly close.
Perhaps they could have actually gone for the save of the AWP. It wasn't necessary for the peak to come in, right? I feel like the AWP could have been saved here for 100 PG, because right now, as you're going to notice, if Duke Basura would have saved the op, potentially, yeah, they could have had the big green at their disposal, because right now they don't really have a lot to work with. They're going to invest into this one fully, though interestingly enough, looks like Duke is going to about $2,000 in the bank, which is quite interesting. It's going to be Sorrow playing close by the smoke grenade. Luckily for him, no one's going for the aggressive plays, but Norbert, he's going to hold connector. Great play here from Norbert, and luckily for him, he can even escape with his life intact. No one's really trying to push him, though we do see the advanced maneuvers here from 100PG trying to enter the bomb site, but they're being completely shut down, not finding any success, and on the entrance, they'll be forced to retreat.
The smoke, usually a wall you can walk through. Not this time round. On the other side, just a barrage of bullets stopping them in their tracks. 100PingGods have had plenty of opportunities about to close out this series. Or sorry, this game, and extend the series, should I say. K23 are now in the position where they can close out this series. The buy is not great, 100PingGods. The players, they are, though. Let's have a quick look at that previous round. But nice opening there to be able to take down that first player. Fame then just holding, and yeah, the 3K to close it out. It was fantastic. Yeah, I was mentioning the players on both sides have been really, really good. Norbert is almost, well, he's on track for a 30 bomb. 26 kills to his name, 91 ADR. Remember, I think was it Sorrow who had like 129 ADR at like the end of the first half? Where's that gone?
Yeah, somewhat more quiet here on this second half. And it's on the second half that we can see 100PG struggling the most. Sure, the CD side was where they secured the majority of the rounds, but just as things have gotten more dangerous, more intense as well, it seems like 100PG are simply running out of stamina. That's something you don't want to see, as they are getting so close, and they were close, and still are close, to secure that victory in the second map. It's just the 2 rounds. Sure, there's still a world in which they can secure the 1 round that will put us into overtime. But you have to wonder and question yourself, what's going to be the game plan here from 100PG? And from what I can tell, looks like they're not going to go for, the straight up 4 spot to try and secure the 15th round and then perhaps 16. Instead, they're going to try to go for a partial investment, right?
Yeah,
we're going to see some pistols, some armor as well. Yeah, they're basically playing right now for overtime.
Wait and see how that pans out. Big commitment towards this B bomb site, though. Huge commitment. And they're looking to go quick. Flashes go in. Molotovs go in. Adren goes in as well. He spams down Duke. Fame picking up one of his own as well. Adren and Face, a 2-man show, Danny. There's no one else here to really get involved other than Neelan. Finally turns up. 15-14. Map series point to send K23 through to the upper bracket. where they'll be facing up against fours in a best of 3 for that first spot in the main event of the StarLadder CIS RMR 2021. It's a full play on both sides. No, though, Danny, it's anyone's game. Really is. This opening kill, no matter what side it comes on, is going to decide this round. I feel it.
Well, minute and 30 seconds. That is not a lot of time to work with here. Especially with 100PG taking a very slow approach from what I can tell. Oh, look at that smoke grenade as well. There's a massive gap. Leaves an opportunity for a player like Norbert to deal the damage if necessary, as he's still going to be holding that position. And Sorrow is going to clear out connector, but we'll be soon to realize that, okay, no one's in this position. I like the thorough approach here from 100PG, but still looks like Norbert could be a huge thorn in their side.
But gets cleared, but Duke actually falls to the wayside. Iceman there with the trade. 50 seconds now. They need to make a play, and it needs to be quick. Because all 4 remaining players of K23 are not moving an inch. Look at that minimap. They are literally just standing still. Mo's the only person to move, and he's only moved forward and back a couple of inches. With the util now going in, the rotate's been called. Molly, Smoke, all committed. Iceman takes down Adren. Anyone else here? Yes, there is. All rotating round. Iceman with a 3K. There's no way he aces this out to be able to secure the round. He picks up 4. Nate goes in for Mo. He's looking to take down 1 more. He's not going to be able to do it. Winter takes us to overtime on Overpass. It's 15-15 from both sides. And it came down to the wire.
Oh, it absolutely did. It also came down to Iceman having a tremendous performance. The 4K coming in just as it matters oh so much for 100PG. You know, the players not having it easy. They're having a difficult time fragging out, and here, Iceman comes in huge. Yeah, as we can see the replay as well, Iceman, you know, picking up the kills here on the B-bomb side by his lonesome. God, tremendous. Truly so.
So close to the ace. Either way, welcome to overtime. Moss 6. Oh, Sorrow. Getting caught on the pixel angle. As Mo hits the shot, down to 6 HP is he. Iceman looking to continue the momentum that he started in that previous round. He gets legged as well by the AWP. 2 players already getting tagged. They've barely seen them.
Yeah, I mean, not really spawning them out, and Duke's positioning is just so good. Norbert, that's the one problem. We've seen these past few rounds, Norbert being the only player responsible for long as well as for connector and basically anyone coming in from Fountain. And this time, he finally gets punished because of it. Right now, Mo gets the frag here in Duke Visura. That's going to slow down the advancement towards the A-bomb side. For now, look at the HP on the side of 100PG. I mean, those players are so low right now. And Mo, even though the AWP is a good weapon to try and dispatch the incoming players, the rifles will also have to step up. They have a really good opportunity to do so, as these guys are low on HP. But Iceman, that is such a great pickup. Nealon, kind of his prime. 7 seconds holding this position. He may just done it. There we go. Another one for Nealon. And with Sorrow being so low in HP, I can't really blame the man. He's just going to back away and save. Or is he, though?
This is actually a huge brain play. This is galactic brain energy right now. He's been able to get the bomb planted because, I mean, K23 thought the round was over. They thought they're over and done with. We're just going to be safe on the A site. No need for us to be able to rotate round. Sorrow needs to... If he kills Nealon, he's won this round. I'm almost confident of it. Oh, okay. But Nealon says, don't even think about killing me. You're gone. Single tap to the head. He could have been more than 16 HP. Still would have been taken down. Either way, an AK recovered for Fame. An AWP recovered for Nealon. The 16th round for K23. I mean, it's 1 round too late for them to be able to close out the series easily. They've got a few more to find here.
Well, the first one of overtime, it does go the way of K23. Can't really say that was the most easiest of victories. We saw some early damage inflicted on 100PG, but it was the T side that was picking up the frags early on. So it's nice to see the response there from K23, though Mo, with the AWP right now, he's going to be holding this angle. It's not going to be just Norbert. Though again, I am flexed by the setup. Oh, look at
what is going on?
Push here coming in. Okay, that's going to be a trade. Still not too shabby here for K23. I mean, they have so much control right now, but Mo in a lot of pressure. Oh, fires off the shot, and that's it. That opens up the A-bomb site, and if you're Duke, you go in, guns blazing, securing another frag. The A-bomb site is at your disposal.
Yeah, Duke just completely taking over that A site right now, and, well, with a bomb going down at the hands of Smiley, Needle and the Dren, they need to play off the back of each other consistently. Needham finds the opening kill onto the AWP of Smiley. Any more frags to be gained here? If there is, they need to do them together. Lurking behind them right now, though, is going to be Sorrow. Takes down a Dren, an easy kill for him. Bomb is going to be tapped. Is he just going to hold this? Oh, you know what? I think he had enough time. Iceman just going to be peeking around the corner, but it's Sorrow who finds it. I actually think he had enough time.
Oh, the problem is, even though there may have been just enough time, he's still expecting the peak to come in. If you're a player on the other side, you're going to be counting down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's time to peak. He peeks out, and of course, that's not going to be the victory for K23. It's a win here for 100PG, and this is as competitive as it can be. A trade of rounds. The first one going the way of K23, and now the one for 100PG. Let's see who's going to win this one. I'd say for 100PG, if they somehow manage to secure the victory here, they're going to be very happy about their performance. On the T side, remember, the T side is where they struggle to pick up the rounds, and rightfully so, because we've been seeing some really good plays here from K23, and this one should seal the round as Norbert gets the one on Iceman. Will eliminate Smiley as well, as he would put a bit of a frown on his face as Duke Visura, last man standing, gets the one on Norbert, but it's a 1 versus 4.
Duke been a star player on the 100PingGods side, and I mean, if they don't win this game, he can still hold his head high, I think. Still got a very, very good chance of going through the elimination game and then through to that lower bracket final. Still have a chance. Still snag that chance of a spot in the playoffs. Duke with the bomb, though, found himself a second frag, kneeling out of the round. And he peeking directly into the AWP, but just wasn't ready for it, and Mao is going to be able to close out that first half. K23 with the advantage, but now we swap sides, and this is where it starts getting interesting, because both sides have not played the opposite side for a number of rounds now. Are they going to be able to adapt?
100PG playing the T side for some time now, but it's also not like K23 had a stellar performance on their own T side.
No, definitely not.
So we'll have to wait and see if right now, with the fact that they have the weapons, right, they have the money, money's not going to be an issue. Let's see if that's going to be enough. And one of the great things for 100PG on their T side was the aggressive mobility, the maneuvers they've gone for. It looks like it's going to be Duke taking the mantle, but the flashbang, oh, it's just so good.
It's very, very clean there from Madren to be able to back up his teammate. Nilan finds that kill. Opens the door to an A push if they want it. Taking down one of the players who was almost certainly holding that. Smiley. Gonna be the next one, but as we can see, holding just outside the toilets now, next to the trash can. With that AWP. Oh, Iceman does get spotted by a Dren, but nothing committed as of yet. K23, remember part of the issue on that first half was how slow they executed onto these sites, and we're seeing a very similar story here because they found that opening kill incredibly quick. The second they found that kill, That should have been a contact play, and they should just continue pushing. Instead of that, they've spread themselves very thin across the map, and now they've lost that man advantage. We're now down to a 4 versus 4, and because of the amount of time it's taken, 100PingGods are already expecting this A execute. They've stacked everyone up here. Molly goes down. Iceman's holding on to the site, but you know what he's like in this sort of close quarter situation. Spams down one with the help of Sorrow as well. Gonna be looking for more damage here as Mo's on the corner. Head ripped clean off his shoulders. Now it's Adrenaline 1 versus 3. Bombs in no man's land. You just got to be looking for frags here. 10 seconds on the clock, takes down Winter. Now going to be hunting down. He needs to get the kills. They need to be crisp. They need to be clean. He's not getting anything. No scope by Smiley. 17-17.
The massive difference maker was also the fact that they lost map control. We saw all the members of K23 towards the A bomb side, but as they were preparing for the execute towards A, we already saw 3 players from 100PG on the A bomb side. The reason being, as we saw Winter with the aggressive play, he had full control of Monster. He knew no one's coming towards the B bomb side, so we might as well put a bit more emphasis towards A. And that was the right choice. That was the best choice to make. Duke Visura, though, once again trying to go for the aggressive play. This time, though, I love the change up from K23. Instead of trying to take him head on, they deployed the Molotov. He loses some amount of HP. That's not going to force him off. He's going to go for the swing. Deals the damage, gets the kill. That's actually not too bad.
Good trade there. Sloppier than K23 would have liked, of course. One of their teammates, Norbert. Oh, nice pick up there, but again, traded back. Trade after trade in this round so far. Who's going to be the first team to 18? That is the question. K23, you want to get that and go one further to close out the series. 100PingGods. Well, they want to do that so they can have another chance at redemption. Go to that final map.
Adren.
So many angles to clear here, Danny. It's going to be hard for him.
Ooh, but doesn't clear the most important one.
Ooh.
Fame, though, with a response. That's good. Manages to secure both the players towards the restrooms, and that bomb is going to get planted. But Sorrow, he gets in position just a few seconds earlier, and perhaps he finds another kill. But I believe the bomb's planted for Bank. That is a very powerful position, and Sorrow still has the HE grenade to work with, so perhaps if he chucks it in at just the right angle, could get the frag here on Nealon, but he also has to check so many angles, and that's the big problem. He could potentially secure one of these duels, but it looks like, first and foremost, he's going to have to deal with a Fame who's got about 100 points of health, and that is going to be K23 securing round number 18, meaning they're just one round away from securing victory here. Not just in the second map, but in the best of 3. And early on, I mean, again, we saw some trade frags coming in. We saw the aggressiveness from 100PG, but still, at the very end, it's going to be a victory here from K23. Though you have to wonder right now, imagine if, instead of Lonesome Duke Visura being towards birthday, what would be if there would have been a second player close by him? Perhaps even a 3-man push towards Fountain. When 100PG have a much better chance of securing not just the one early frag and some damage, but perhaps 2 frags or even 3.
I think the only issue with that, I completely agree. I think something like that would be great to see. I think the only issue that we need to be worried about in that sort of situation is that maybe K23 don't go towards, they don't go towards mid. They don't go towards A. They fully commit on the B site. They pick up a single kill, and then it's a 5 versus 1 with your teammates having to rotate through connector. Clearly, that's not going to be the case in this round, though. Smiley's going to be the first person to be able to peek, and it's going to be a 4-man stack from 100PingGods over on B, as a matter of fact. If they can find Smiley here, that's completely open A bomb site. And I don't know if they'll have the time to be able to rotate. As a matter of fact, maybe they will, because K23, usually after finding a pick, they play slow, right? They don't instantly push onto a site after finding that kill. They know Smiley's here. They know Smiley's on the site due to the fact that their teammate got absolutely bodied by the AWP, but to what extent is there a CT presence? That they're not aware of right now. 40 seconds on the clock. Time is ticking down. Smiley and Mao. It's going to be hard. Oh, Smiley, what a flick.
So precise.
Oh, it's a one-man show. we're going to go to an OT2. Because Smiley's just hit 4 kills, looking for the ace to be able to take us there. And I think he's on for it. Because he's going to peek into him. Oh, he missed the shot. Fame doesn't know. 1 versus 5. Tries for Duke. Not going to happen. 18-18. OT1's over. We move to OT2. Wipe the slate clean. Let's see what happens. And now this is the opportunity for 100PingGods, who had a very, very good CT side. Now they have more rounds to be able to play around with here. If they're able to get 2 rounds here and then swap over to a T side, which was also pretty strong, I think they had the advantage over to K23. Okay, kills some Smiley.
Absolutely stunning. That 4th one as well. I mean, he was in a prime position to secure the ace in that round. But as we'll notice, 100PG on the CD side, you're right about it. If there's ever an opportunity for 100PG to pick up the majority of the rounds, at least on one of these halves, it has to be here on the CD side. 2 rounds can absolutely go their way. And ooh, look at this. Nades. Not going to go with a designated target, but it is going to be 100PG with somewhat of a more audacious angle. The off angle, for sure, could be good for the 1 frag. The unlucky thing is that K23 are putting more emphasis on clearing out Fountain, the restrooms, as well as Long. There is one player that seems to be making his way towards that B-short position who could be caught in a very difficult spot, but I say that, and Norbert dispatches of sorrow.
Mo, looking to be the first person to peek out Long. Does so. Needs to find that kill onto Smiley, who's been such an amazing anchor on that ace site. They're being quick about this though, Neelan. Wants to get a site control. There's the flash and the jig's up. Smiley knows already on the site. No one's cleared him. The trade is there as Smiley takes down Fame. Neelan's there to be able to rip his head clean off, to be able to bring us back down to, well, a little bit more of a level playing field. Have the advantage of 1 man right now. Bomb goes down at the hands of a Drent. Punches in the digits. Neelan close angle. Double peek. Soon to be coming his way. Finds 1. Close range there from Iceman. He picks up that kill. M4 better than the AK apparently at that range.
Oh, the bomb. It's planted at a good position. All you have to do is just hold and wait for 100PG to try and secure some of the frags here. We're going to see that smoke grenade drop down. Ooh, losing a lot of HP. Looks like there's going to be a chance for a defuse, but no, a Dren will be the one to secure the frag. Oh my, oh my.
Getting a bit close.
For sure.
K23, a great start, considering how weak their T-side was in regulation play. They've come out the gate storming here. 100PingGods might have to go back to, well, what they were used to playing. That was working in that first half. Adrent going to be getting quite aggressive through underpass right now. Winter holding, waiting. Squeaky's been exploded and gets so close. Adren puts more bullets into the stairs than he does his opponent. And while he's dropped him down to 19 HP, it's not going to be enough for the kill.
That is going to be a good start for 100PG. And something tells me K23 going to change up this one completely. And look at the rotation as well. It's not just going to be free players towards the B-bomb side. They have a really good read on this one, 100PG. It is going to be a push here on the bomb side early on. It's Iceman with the one looking for more. Perfect flash.
Well, as they say, switching to your pistol is faster than reloading, and it works out in that situation as Sorrow finds 1 kill as well. Iceman finds another 2. We're back level, 19-19. Look at this. Gets flashed, still able to find the kill. Another flash comes over, spots out Fame. The spam continues, swaps out, begins the taps, finds that 3K. Really nice controller monster there. K23 just weren't ready for it.
Oh, absolutely not. K23 not aware of how well the players of 100PG have positioned themselves on the bomb side. There were 4 players they had to face. Definitely not an easy task, and here, this round matters oh so much for both squads, and as we can see, Mo is going to move in. Doesn't really see anyone just yet.
Along with everyone else, apparently.
Yeah, the players here could try to go for a boost. There we go. This is something we haven't seen thus far, neither on the first half of overtime early on, or not even in regulation. Norbert, there we go. That's going to be the early frag going their way, and so some damage inflicted on Fame, sure, but it's still a 5v4 in favor of the T side.
Moment, Norbert. Still some presence towards B. With the bomb now being recovered, it looks like they're going to be moving towards his A site. Brings up. Peeking consistently. Gonna pop flash monster, it would seem. Just see if they can find an opening. Oh, they've given up the... Yeah, they've given up the play. Heard some movement inside of short water. Of course, as we know, that doesn't matter. This is all a big fake, it would seem. Smokes, flashes, utility, all being deployed in this B-bomb site. Duke finds one in the Dren, takes him out of the round, but... Wait, they've realised. Winter's like, hold up, I can get movement up mid. I'm going to rotate round, boys. Don't you worry about this. It's all under control. Duke for sure finds Norbert as well. Neelan, going to be the first person for this contact play. Needs to hit a clean shot here. Bomb goes down in default. It's a 3 versus 4. With Mo still in this round with the AWP. Neelan needs to peek and hit this clean shot to begin with. We've seen this happen exactly before. The final round of the first OT ended the same way. Fame going to be holding on to the site. Takes down Duke. There goes your top fragger. Smiley and Sorrow. Oh, Smiley does just pick the pixel angle. Takes him down. Mo hits one shot. Now just falls back. Needs to ensure he doesn't get caught off guard by the AWP. Or the AWP fight, and Mo comes out on top. The fact that K23 have won 2 rounds on the T side makes me think that this could be it.
I mean, you believe in it for a good reason, because this has been the most difficult task for K23 to try and pick up the T side rounds. And here, finally, they're on the CD side of Overpass. This is the area of the map in which they seem to have the confidence, the comfort factor as well. We could see someone like Norbert to try and go for the aggressive play, and the fact that he has an AWP on his shoulders definitely speaks volume that it is going to be a fountain play, and this time it's not going to be just lonesome Norbert peeking out there by his lonesome. It is going to be Mo backing him up. We're also going to see, a shot being fired, but no early frag going the way of K23.
I think that was Norbert saying, cool, I've got my 1 AWP shot per game that's in my contract done. Here you go, take the AWP back. It was definitely to see if he can find that early peak. I think he had the best spawn for it, but not being able to find that kill, essentially off the back of a blind shot. Neelan escaping with his life. Oh, that's why you give him the gun, and Norbert with the peak as well to be able to take down Smiley. This is more like it from K23. It's taken them, 40 rounds. But they're now at the point where they're consistently able to control their opponent. Mo's going to be able to take down one as well.
I mean, you could just see how powerful the setup was. Because in earlier scenarios, right, we would see someone like Lonesome Norbert trying to go for the aggressive maneuver, but he just wouldn't find, or perhaps he would find the 1 frag, which is still great. But in a world where he only secures the 1 frag, that is still a problem. You're not expecting a guy like Norbert to just swing out, secure free frags. If he gets the 1, it's still a 4v4. There's the potential for the T side to bounce back, right?
It's going to be a tall order.
There we go. 2-man setup.
100PingGods about to bring this one back.
And we also have Norbert peeking out as well behind the tree. Perfect 2-man setup. Perfect 2 kills. And K23, they get the first one here on the CT side, and Mo is going to go for a very aggressive play, but look at the information as well.
Look how deep Duke's got in. Nade committed. Smiley's going to get dropped low. Neelan's going to be able to find that opening pick. Smiley with the trade onto Fame, though, but Duke's already on the site. They have no idea how he's got this deep, but he hasn't been able to get a kill. Smiley's picked up 1, dropped down to 6 HP, 3 versus 3. Sorrow's there to be able to spam down one of them as well. Going to be able to continue the rest of this engagement. Flash goes through. Sorrow looking for more damage. Mo here, though. AWP in hand, 1v3, taken down by Smiley. 21-20. It all fell apart towards the beginning of that round as 100PingGods got right up in their opponent's face.
That is so sick there from 100PG. Managing to bounce back from such a difficult scenario because K23, they had so much map control, right? I mean, we saw Mo with the aggressive peek towards Fountain, and he looks towards that position and sees, okay, there's no one there. We have the information, we know what's going on, but still couldn't manage to hold their own towards B-Bombset, and that was the big problem. And 100PG, well, looks like they smell a weakness, or they believe that they have what it takes to once again persevere with this hit on the bomb site. Iceman goes in, gets himself the one. Duke helps him out as well. And I think 100PG have done it. Norbert, though, good response. Gets the frag on Iceman. Mo as well stepping
Not
up.
over yet.
Maybe it's the chance to bounce back as Mo missing the shot, though. Norbert has his back turned. The bomb's dropped in an awkward spot, but Norbert's gonna push on through the smoke. That's so sick.
That's such an angle, but Smiley's ready and waiting for him. OT2, nope. No game over as of yet. We're going the distance. It's going to be OT3. And the T sides seem to be doing more and more work now. 100PingGods and K23 both realizing that there's opportunities that they can explore, ways to exploit that CT side when they need to. And, well, I feel like this might come down to the first side to get all 3 rounds in a single half. 100PingGods, they're looking to do that now. Double AWP set up this time round, though. Fame and Mo going to be the 2 to do so. Smiley dropped down 74 HP from that Molotov. Iceman to 61.
Ooh. Just look at the utility damage as well.
Yeah, early on.
Players have been softened up here. Iceman, though. Massive frag going his way. As well, eliminating Mo. That's not your ordinary player. That's been Mo that's been quite impactful here in overtime. And Sorrow, massive pickup here. Norbert, what is going on? K23 just going for these lonesome duels, and so far, so good for 100PG. They're managing to win every single one. It's a 5 versus 3, and looks like they're going to try to hit the A-bomb. So that's going to be the one smoke grenade come in. I believe a few flashbangs on the side. Good response from Fame, but right now, Lonesome Leland, nope, not going to find any frags. That's going to allow 100PG to have full control of the site, and of course, with that bomb plan, that's going to be their round to take.
Yeah, K23 are probably just going to save here. I don't feel like there's any need to execute over on this A site. They want to make sure that they can save what they can. It's pointless for Adren to fully commit here. I mean, he's just running around trying to find utility. He's found himself a smoke for next round, which is always good. Might be able to put that to good use. And an AWP in the hands of Fame, of course, after he found that one kill. It's going to be 22 to 21 for 100PingGods as the bomb soon to explode. Adren can hear the movement down mid, but wasn't able to turn any of it into a frag. No need to peek there. Wasn't his play. Now into the lead. Go 100PingGods once again.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yes, it's great to see 100PG picking up the round here, but K23, I think there could be some issues on their camp. I mean, they were with the fact that they picked up the 2 rounds on the T side, they probably were thinking, okay, now we're in the CT side, we're in a prime position to just close things out, but now they're going to have to try and reset mentally in this one if they still want to fight back, because that previous round was quite lackluster. I mean, they were trying to go for the aim duels, and 100PG just seemed to be on a whole nother level. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure, though. It's definitely pressure mounting for both sides, but I'd say a bit more on the side of K23.
Norbert smoked off. Duke for sure. Ooh, Iceman gonna get dropped down to 46 HP. He's pushing with his teammate. Don't know if that was communicated. No one was close enough to be able to hear that damage. Norbert's pushed out long. He's looking to peek into the line of sight of at least one of these 100PingGods players. And, oh, wow. Mo finds one. Smiley takes down Norbert. The AWP of Fame doing some work over in this B-bomb site. Maybe they found a new way to hold these sites equally. Nealon yet to give up his position as of yet. Sorrow's going to go for the peek, and oh wow, he doesn't peek it in time though. Quite shallow peeks. It doesn't work. Smiley goes for a no-scope, hits down to Nealon. Fame there with a second Orpa just to help back it up. 22 to 22.
Whew. Interestingly enough, K23, they managed to bounce back. That double up setup could be the one difference maker. I can't really see we've seen a lot of double ups in this whole best of 3, if I'm being honest. And right now, that double up setup on the T side, on the city side of Overpass could be the difference maker. Could be the one factor that will allow K23 to maybe secure yet another round. At least they get the one, but I'd say that's the bare minimum if they want to remain competitive moving into that second half of overtime. As right now, yes, look at the aggressive maneuvers here from Fame. I also like the fact that K23, you're going for the aggressive plays towards the A side, not playing it completely passively. And Fame, expecting the flashbangs to come his way, will abandon his post as Norbert. Spider's senses are tingling. He's expecting the players of 100PG to be close, dangerously close in fact, as Mo gets the frag of Duke Basura.
He's looking for a little bit more inside of mid as well to be able to give his side the advantage as they soon to swap sides. Iceman, incredible performance from him. Mo as well. I don't think there's been a bad player this map. This map has been 10 just great CS players smacking each other back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, finding Norbert there. Mo, after whiffing the initial shot, lucky to still be alive. Looking for that long peek. He knows somebody's there. Or does he? Because he hasn't cleared it, and he is going to get punished by Sorrow. Nealon's still going to be holding on to the fight by Optimus. Spaps down one look for a second as well. He's done well to be able to pick up 2. Now with the flash, he's looking for a third in the form of Winter. Tries for Smiley. He deals damage to both of them. The M4 can be brutal right now. Drake does so much damage. Smiley looking for both of them. He's not going to be able to get it. It's 23 to 22 as we swap sides. At this stage, it's first to 25.
Whew. Boy, oh boy. I mean, Nealon's hold there on the bomb site, so good. The Optimus Prime position can still get Molotov'd out quite easily, right? And it's never easy to be holding those 2 different angles basically at the same time, especially when you're holding it by your lonesome. So the fact that so much damage was found and so much impact by Lonesome Nealon, I'll have to wait and see what K23 can do here on the T side. And again, this is the difficult part. Picking up those rounds on T side 2 are necessary here to the victory, but we'll have to wait and see if that can even come true, because 100PG, there's one thing we can tout them. It's for their CD sides, where the players just have to focus on holding the angles, not necessarily going for the aggressive plays, or perhaps if they do go for the aggressive plays on the CD side, they seem to have more confidence in that sense. They can win the aim duels. This is where all they have to do is just pop some heads. That's the one thing 100PG has been stellar at.
Sorry. This is aggressive. Able to take down Norbert. Are they expecting the second person, though? I don't think they are. Well, Iceman is the double peak. How short does wonders. Mo spots the smoke come in. Nealon looking for a head. Someone boosted up, which is just yet to appear. Dren now. Trying to find at least one. Takes down Sorrow. Spots out the second as well, but there's no backup from his teammates. Yes, there is actually. Mo finds one. Nealon another. But if Iceman bringing it down to a 1v2. And that Molotov doing a little bit more damage than Nealon would have liked. It's looking like the round's going to be over for K23.
Oh, he's just waiting for the smoke to fade, right? And just try to go for the all-out play. Double peak, though, coming in.
Yeah.
23 to 23 right now. I mean, this has been quite the lengthy affair, and neither team really having a substantial edge, if I'm being honest. Though, again, it feels like it's just going to come down to the CD side for either of this team, right? So 100 PG, good start here. They managed to secure the first round here of the second half. And of course, worst case scenario, if they secure yet another round, that at the very least we would have another set of overtime. They're looking to secure the victory. This would have to be a clean effort from them. Next 2 rounds, if they go their way, then yes, we're going to be done here with Overpass, and we're going to go to that third map off Inferno. But for K23, let's see what they can come up with. This seems to be somewhat of a slow round. We see a lot of counter grenades coming in from 100 PG, but as you'll notice, aggressive plays back on the menu. There could be a potential boost here from 100 PG, but they're not holding B short this time. So for K23, that at least gives them some more map control that they don't have to fight for.
Oh, but looking for the early peak. Anybody home? Flash goes out. Yep, but anyone yet. Iceman takes him down. Mo now. Oh, Iceman, even though he's blind, able to hit the heads. Fame taken out of the round. Smoke goes down round pillar to be able to back him up. Give him a little bit more ground to work with. Sorry with the pop flash that goes in to Monster Water. Adren gonna get spotted by Sorrow through the smoke again. Smiley finds one. Neelan. Now in a 1 versus 4, it's not gonna happen. 24 to 23. Potentially the final round of this game. And if it is, we go to our third map. We go to Inferno. K23, look what they're forced down to. Norbert doesn't have a primary. Mo has a scout. In an overtime, that's unheard of. Smiley looking for the opening pick. Not able to spot anyone due to the back of that smoke. They need to find Smiley here, or there's not a chance they win this round. Either way, it's now fallen back. Gives them a little bit more ground to work with.
Oh, Dren just clearing out the angle Siri connector, but not really seeing anyone just yet. It felt like they even considered trying to go for the boost once more. I mean, he has given him a frag in the past. Well, Smiley's playing a dangerous game. He is with the AWP, and look how close he's playing, right behind that smoke grenade. Not aware of what's on the other side, and if anything, this is the type of round where a team like K23 will have to go for the all-out play here on the A-bomb side, but it looks of things. 50 seconds. They're gonna have to move in, and looks like this is gonna be the entrance. The flashbang's being deployed here. Adren with a pickup here on Duke. Winter, good response, goes down, and Smiley behind Optimus gets the one though.
Oh my god,
the second one as well. The third here for Smiley, and there we go. They took their sweet time here, 100 PG, but they managed to close things out here in Overpass, and that will put us on the third map.
Wow. Wow. 25 to 23. I mean, 100PingGods, take a bow, guys, because you deserve every second of that. What an amazing performance that was. Smiley ended that game with 42 kills, by the way. That's a nuts performance from him. And yeah, what an amazing performance, 100PingGods as well. K23, they just couldn't close it out. They had plenty of opportunities. They came back from the depths of defeat to be able to take it to an OT, brought it to that point 2 times. They were leading OT1 and OT2, and then when they move into OT3, the one time they aren't able to close it out, they get completely whitewashed when they move onto the T side. So yeah, commiserations to them. It's not over though. We've still got another map, the third and final one. So far, both sides have taken their opponent's map pick. Now we're left to the third and final one. It's going to be Inferno between K23 and 100PingGods. Grab yourself a drink. We'll be back very, very soon for this final.